Last season, the San Diego Padres went into the trade deadline with 57 wins and 45 losses. The Padres were second in the West and top in the NL wildcard spot. They would of course gear for a big playoff run by trading for Brewers closer Josh Hader and National slugger Juan Soto. They would go 42-32 after the deadline, which was slightly disappointing end of the regular season, but the Padres would go on a big run in the playoffs and make it all the way to the NLCS, but would lose to the Philadelphia Phillies in 5 games. The Padres went into the offseason and made a big move by adding Red Sox shortstop Xander Bogaerts. They also tried to bring in Aaron Judge, but he would of course stay in New York with the Yankees, so the Padres spent all that money giving extensions to players like Yu Darvish and Manny Machado, while keeping Soto and Hader in town. They would then bring in some smaller deals with guys like Matt Carpenter, Nelson Cruz, and Michael Wacha. The Padres had assembled one of the best lineups in the league while having a respectable rotation and bullpen, so it looked like the Padres were ready for a big season, but it's been a complete shock to this point as the Padres sit 11.5 games out of the NL West first place spot and 8 games out of the final wildcard spot. The Padres have disappointed many up to this point, and the nearing trade deadline coming up in just a month, the Padres need to figure out what their future looks like. They have some players that are set to hit free agency in the coming seasons, one of these players being Josh Hader. With Hader hitting free agency following this season, I think that the Padres should look to keep Hader around and try to manufacture a long-term deal with Hader because he's currently having his best season of his career, posting a 3.39 ERA+, and completely flipping the script after struggling becoming a Padre last season, where he posted a 53 ERA+, and a 7.31 ERA. Another player's contract set to expire after this season is Blake Snell. I personally think that they should explore trading Blake Snell away and see if they can get anything of value, which I think they could since he has posted a 3.21 ERA to this point, but Snell is going into his 30s and the Padres have a lot of money locked up to other players, and I don't think it's worth keeping Snell around on a long-term deal, especially since I want to see the Padres give Juan Soto a long-term deal, who is the next player I want to talk about. Soto is a generational talent who's only 24 and is posting a 160 OPS plus after starting the season awfully and was even batting below 200 at one point, but he completely has turned his season around and he's been a bright spot for the Padres, and I think inking a long-term deal with Soto pairs him with Machado, Tatis, and Bogaerts for many years to come and sets up a massive big four in that lineup. Other than these few guys I've brought up, the Padres have most of their players under control for a few more seasons, other than names like Nelson Cruz and Matt Carpenter and Gary Sanchez, and a few others, but I don't think any of them have any sort of value in the market, so you might as well keep them around as veteran presence. And other than moving away from Blake Snell, I think the Padres have spent so much money recently that they kinda can't make many moves, and mostly have to hope to turn this one around and just hope for a better future. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.